Hello ladies and gentlemen, I am PANCZASU and I'm not entirely sure what we were doing last time we left off. Don't ask me why, it was only 2 days ago after all, but still, my memory is known to be sometimes not the best. Anyway, I remember the trick I was planning to do with the second city and whatnot and not jam, and actually, do I not already have a workshop? Yes I do, that's good. I was for a second afraid I don't, but everything is good and shiny. I will be easily able to rush Notre Dame, probably before any AI does it, because its physics is fairly advanced tech, and even though when we go into demographics you can see that I'm actually falling behind in terms of literacy, but I still expect to be one of the first players to grab physics. AI hardly places this tech on top of the priority list, and even if they do grab it, I think I'll be faster than they will be in order to rush Notre Dame, which sounded wrong grammatically in every possible way, but still, you know what I mean. I think I'll be able to rush Notre Dame even though my production is fairly low. Then again, I'm fed, and keep in mind, I'm fed with one city. So even though Polynesia has the most production, it doesn't necessarily mean that the best city is as productive as Seoul is. And when we go into their area, Honolulu, we can only see a little bit. And yeah, sure, there is improved cattle, there are mines, quite a few mines, I have to admit. And a forest with quite a bit of production. Yeah, overall, actually, very productive city. Yeah. You know what, this argument I was about to make, forget it. It's actually kind of scary. Either way, I don't think they will even try to go for Notre Dame yet. There are other wonders that AI cares about more. So yeah, there's that. We can end up on a new policy. Obviously, we will not do that. I need rationalism, and I'll save up to rush under rationalism as much as possible. Exploration would be kind of helpful actually for us in this situation because of our land situation and whatnot. Besides, we will need some good ships, and we have the turtle ships, but then again, turtle ships cannot go across oceans. And in general, exploration would be nice, not nearly as nice as rationalism. So yeah. Now then, please make me more cyber ship, thank you very much. Can I still get... Hey, yeah, that's still too religious, just making sure if I remember it correctly. My dear shepherds, what the F do I do with you? I could use them as scouts, but they don't have a action ability. So that's kind of bummer. Let's just move them south, why not? Meanwhile, my trireme is going to continue scouting. There may be nothing down here, but I'm hoping to find another island, preferably some kind of island where I can settle. Not too big so that AI doesn't care about it too much, but preferably with like luxury resource I don't have or something along those lines, or even iron. Although we are reaching a point where iron is going to be less and less valuable, it's still going to remain valuable for quite some time, mind you. I mean, there are some ships you can make that require iron, for example, how are they called? I'm pretty sure you need iron to, yeah, exactly, to make frigates, and frigates will be very important in our mid-game, you can trust me with that, especially against Polynesia and other civilizations like that, and considering the fact that there's a lot of water everywhere. So yeah, there's that. Anything else I should be doing? I don't think there is. Yeah, I think we're good to proceed to the next then. Now then, I was supposed to talk about something off topic, I even had it prepared. What? Okay. This is actually a little bit funny. Only a little bit though. Let's not go too far into the funniness. So there I was, talking about how unlikely it is that they will rush it, and even if they do, I should grab it before they do. I didn't even see Notre Dame anywhere near the capital. It may sound like I don't care. Oh, trust me, I do. I think sometimes when you learn something new that is really shocking to you, you don't really register it. I mean, you react to it, you can talk about some event or whatnot, but your brain doesn't register it and react to it. Like, it's the same thing as when, I don't know, a bomb goes off in your office and you're supposed to run out, and then you just stand still for a second and they're like, okay, something happened, maybe I should like move, run away or something. Yeah, people generally don't do that. That's how human in the mind unfortunately works. I say unfortunately because it costed quite a few people's lives in the past. So, sad topic, I shouldn't actually talk about this. You're here for entertainment, but also maybe to learn something. So, yeah, our minds work in such a way that when they are under severe stress and whatnot, they kind of fail. Because they tend to be like, okay, let's just pretend everything is fine and normal. Which it isn't, usually. Anyway, Sao Paulo discovered and I cannot travel any further. So that's slightly annoying. I can go back and that's what I'll do, but that's about it. This is no damn thing, I really needed that. Those guys, if I can, I'll kill them so happily. But I cannot ban down not down no matter what. And I need not down now rather than later. So what am I left with, wonder-wise? I can still try to get Alhambra, but considering the fact that Philip is just gonna do down, I kinda start to feeling like I will not really be able to get it. So let's think about Renaissance Wonders, since I do need and kinda want to rush Renaissance anyway because of the rationalism, which I do need, as you may imagine. So I could go for gunpowder, but Himeji Castle is hardly something I really need. True, it does grant me 2 great engineering points, which makes Himeji Castle actually quite a decent wonder in my eyes, even though I do plan to be an aggressor. But still, it's not really something I want to spend my time on. But gunpowder may be something I will want to grab anyway, since this will allow me to make musketmen. I do not require iron for musketmen, which is nice, and they'll be able to make quick work of Brazil, who are technologically far behind me. So this is tempting, I may go for musketmen. Obviously I'm gonna stay as far as from chemistry as possible, because keep in mind cannons replace squatches, which is incredibly stupid because squatches are better than cannons against units. Unless they're being attacked by units, then cannons are better, but you know, you don't make cannons or squatches to be attacked, you make them to attack and have them under cover of your melee units. That's the point of it, right? So I could go for gunpowder, but it's just an excuse to go for Renaissance and start putting points into rationalism. It doesn't really give me that many benefits, and I do want a wonder. So there's a problem with that. Alternatively, I could try to go for printing press, but I'm still very, very far away from it, and I still need to go for chivalry before I go for printing press. Yeah, machinery will not cut it, I also need chivalry. So essentially I will not even adjust my tech build order, if I can call it that, at all to go for printing press. Which is bad because, again, I may have a decent science output, but Polynesia definitely has more, and they'll just be able to get there before I do, and they will grab the Leaning Tower of Pisa, which is an amazing wonder, but still, if I can't get it, why try to get it? Alternatively, I can go for acoustics. Now, acoustics are much easier because, let's just show you how it goes. When I go for acoustics, all I need is civil service and theology to go to education, and then I've got acoustics, which is not that bad. Civil service is actually relatively cheap-ish. And usually I like to rush acoustics, because of this very reason. It's very easy to grab compared to banking and printing press. You don't need chivalry, which is incredibly hard to get because of the many branching pathways. So yeah, that's why I like it. Downside is, I don't have theology, even now, I don't have civil service, and I don't even have currency. So even if I quote-unquote rush acoustics, it will take me forever to get it, and again, same problem, Polynesia is probably going to get it before I do. Of course, this would probably be a nice spot on getting architecture, but look here, what I need next. Chivalry! Either way, chivalry appears everywhere. So right now I think the question is, do I want to go for gunpowder first and then try to go for chivalry again, or just chivalry first? And I think the answer to that is, after gunpowder, it's going to take me forever to get it anyway for little benefit. Rationalism is nice, but not that nice. Instead, let's just try to go for chivalry ASAP, because I'll need it for literally everything. It gives me access to a lot of different options, like acoustics, printing press, banking, and also even potentially allows me to rush economics, which is quite nice. Not for windmills, but for all those other things, like... nothing? Yeah, nothing. Never mind. Actually, economics. I usually play with factions that like economics. I don't, apparently. Korea doesn't like economics. Whatever. Still, either way, chivalry, useful, no matter what. So I'm gonna stick to my science build order, but this is a serious blow. In fact, I can attempt to go for machinery just so I can grab ironworks, but I don't need more production in my capital right now, because what am I going to rush with this production? Alhambra? I can almost guarantee you Polynesia is gonna get it. And it's 9 turns wasted trying to get machinery, whereas I could go for something else in science, which I do need to do, by the way. So yeah. That was a long rant, but I feel like I need explaining, and I think that's this kind of rants, quote-unquote, are one of the reasons why you're watching this to begin with. So I don't feel guilty for this, because I feel like that's my purpose. Anyway, where did I want to settle my city? I think on this hill. I mean, it's not a bad location. I could settle it on wheat or salt, but it's hardly optimal. And I don't really care about allowing our ships to pass through. I only save like 1 turn by going around this peninsula. Not a big deal in my eyes. So this area is not nice, not bad. Alternatively, I could settle on this plain style and then use this hill later as a mine, which is not a bad idea either. And honestly, it doesn't really change a lot. It's just I can have access to south area or north area faster with my boats. Keep in mind I would probably make fishing boats, and having access to the south area would give me access to those fish towns a little bit faster, but then again, it's only like 1/10 of difference, if... yeah, probably 1/10. So I think I want to set over here, actually. Sure, hills will give you more protection, but this is a fairly protected area, especially if I have the navy, and with turtle ships I can just block the access to the city. Also to have decent firing range and whatnot. Not the best location, not the worst either, and I really need to have a second city, so... hey, why can you not go there? Oh, I can't embark. Right, forgot about that. I still don't have the stack. Wow. Well, this would make me travel way faster, so I think I may go for optics. It's just 2 turns, and I already lost the Wonder Race. Mid-game Wonder Race, that is. In late game, if I am doing even half decent, then I should be able to grab all of those wonders because of my science. But right now, I think I have to accept no wonders for me. EA outtech me, and they have more production than me as well. They may have used a great engineer to get knocked down. I certainly hope they did, because otherwise it's really quick. 1076, okay, it's not that quick, but it is relatively quick if they didn't rush it. May have rushed it, but if they didn't, then yeah. So either way, not the best situation for me. I certainly would like it to be different, but there isn't much I can say about it. Computer is actually suggesting I make a city over here. Not ideal, because of overlapping area, and what did I get from it? Not much. Higia Sofia made. Pasta Farianis has been made. Alright, and... F you, game! I could have used this great engineer if not for the fact that no down was already made. Then again, it's probably good that it has been already made, because otherwise I would still making it now, rush it with a the engineer, on the end of the same time point you should finish it anyway. So I would be even more mad. But still, it's kind of annoying and infuriating. Either way, great engineer. I could make a manufacturer with him, but as I said, I think so, as a decent amount of production as is. I would much rather save him and maybe rush a Wanderer, so I can get at least one of the mid-game Wonders. Keep in mind, he basically acts as my great engineer and great scientist combined in one if I decide to use his primary ability, which is rushing things. Because again, I'm Korea. So there is that. Now then, I can still start making huachas. I'm tempted to do so. Because of my imminent assault on Rio de Janeiro. Then again, I'll probably need and want masked men to attack them as well. I'm tempted to actually go for gunpowder now. But with this great engineer, it makes me want to go for Alhambra as well, because there's this slight chance I might get it. And besides gunpowder, that's 2110. Even if I do get more science halfway along the way, it's still gonna take forever. I also have access to Pac-Man. They'll be what I'll compose my army out of, I guess. Because yeah, swordsman not the best, even if I do get access to iron, and I don't expect this to happen anytime soon. So I think the problem is money. I'm actually losing money, which is not ideal. Caravansary not really what I need. Cargo ship on the other hand, why not? Let's make a cargo ship. And let's also add to queue another 2 cargo ships and a workboat. I'll need all of those cargo ships, and I will need this workboat. Actually, let's make workboats relatively quickly, because it will have to travel down to our new city, and then it will start improving the fish town right there. Also, note to self, there are barbarian archers along the way. Right, catapult. I don't care about getting embarking, just go there the long way. It's fine. I'm fine with that. Settlers, you go there, and composite bowman, you need to stay in the city for the time being, because I don't want to spend money on you, but soon I will need to, you know, send them down there so that they can clear out those archers before they capture my citizen, which would be kind of bad. Settler, not citizen, but you know what I mean. This trial room is going to cover my settlers, because I need that. And hey, look! Red reskin. I like reskins. They're nice. I like these mods. So anyway, Portugal is probably going to get ahead of me now as well. Technologically speaking, I mean, because sure, I'm Korea, but I have one city still. I think the fact that I had no really good city locations for such a long time, and I didn't do much about it for a very long time as well, is going to be my downfall, because I'm just gonna be left behind by everybody else. And right now it's not that bad. Even for Korea, I can still get out of it. Keep in mind, Korea is the most powerful late game, not mid game. But regardless, it's not the ideal situation to be in. So yeah, there's that. Alright, sellers. Well, what's the fastest way for the archers to get there by sea? That's the fastest way. So for now, sailors are going to continue going by land because I need the archers to get there first and clear the area for me. Meanwhile, catapult, yeah, just continue moving as well. So there is that. Cargo ship. I will only need like 1 or 2 cargo ships, one to travel food from Seoul, one to travel food to transfer food to Seoul. So let's fix our money problem by trading with somebody, and I can only trade with Mombasa, annoyingly enough. Yeah, I don't have a lot of range. I actually have a decent amount, but there is nobody to trade with. Rio de Janeiro is not on the coast now. Alright. Mombasa it is. At least it's a little bit of gold income, yet apparently I needed that, so I'm not gonna say no to that. Alright, dear says you just continue moving wherever you were told to move. I'm absolutely fine with that. My commentary is not the greatest, I am aware, but that's because my quote-unquote perfect plan was kind of ruined by my enemies. I don't like when it happens, and this kind of throws me off guard. Besides, today isn't the best day for me for making videocasts. Yesterday was an amazing day, but I was like, nah, I'll make a videocast tomorrow, and tomorrow is not the best. And tomorrow is today, I mean, and today is not the best. Right, there we go. So you just said, just stay in the capital, no problem. I don't need you to be down there just yet. What else? Lighthouse. I could get a lighthouse. Why would I want that? Well, I guess I would get some more food, but I don't think I need it. Then again, I have 13 citizens. Maybe I do. Let's get a lighthouse. Why not? There's no problem to that. I mean, it does cost me 1 maintenance. I can spare it, I think. And then continue making units. This will cost me even more maintenance, but soon enough, I expect to actually have less of a problem with that. And what happened to my queue? Why can I... Oh, no more available sea trader routes. I see. Alright. I'll make them available once I settle on the next city. That's kinda annoying. I mean, sure, I can't make the ship go anywhere, but I would like to make it so I can trade as soon as I get a trade route available. That's kinda counterintuitive game. Not really logical or anything. And also, yeah, get back to food default focus. Thank you very much. Wow, okay. So, yeah, being able to walk on the ocean towers, not too useful. I'm not even walking on those jungle towers, some of them. But I guess I'll go for lighthouse anyway. Why not? So I don't forget about it in the future. And let's make a few watches as well. Now this shepherd is getting less and less useful for me, and I'll probably never have the money to level him up. You know what? I don't really want to trade him. He's my shepherd. I will not trade him. Anyway, composite bowman, continue moving, and anything else. Hopefully an island? No, I really need more space, more areas to expand to. If I can fast expand, quote unquote, by making 1 or 2 cities quickly, then I can make them grow relatively quickly as well. And then I could be back in the game, more or less. Budapest is now neutral. They're not longer giving me units. I think it's about time I ban them. It will make everybody hate me, but hey, I already have units moving in this general direction. Let's just stay here for a moment, shall we? I mean, this catapult will not make it to the other city location anyway, anytime soon, so I can wait. And with a bunch of watches, Budapest will fall flat on its face. I mean, they have a hill, but the city's on a hill, everything around it is desert. I can destroy their archers very easily. Budapest not so much, especially since it does have walls. Even with trireme support, it will be quite defensible, and OMG, they have more forces than I thought. But maybe it will be okay. Alright. They have a lot of tourism. I guess it's golden age for Brazil, because there is no way they would have 8 tourism in any other way. So that's kind of scary. It will be very easy for them to conquer me soon, which is kind of scary. Anyway, finish upgrading the ship. That's nice. Upgrade some more ship. Why not? Ship always nice to have. Shepherd, you just stay in the capital for literally ever, because why not? Meanwhile, you just go on the ship down and be prepared to embark while you scout around some more. Nothing here and nothing here. Fine, I'm just basically scouting for pirates right now to make sure that my how they call it, sailors can go down. And I guess I'll make them float on the water right now. Man, my English, something's wrong today, isn't it? Anyway, set up and be prepared. Actually, catapult is going to be decent-ish against Budapest. Not the best, but it's going to do something. At the very worst, this is going to be a cannon fodder, because maybe, just maybe, AI will prioritize it instead of Huachas. I don't see why would they, but... Last religion in Alhambra. Well then, I should never have made the temple and shrine, I guess, because there was no way for me to get championship anyway. Hey, I got... Is that... Spearman? It's Spearman. You gave me Spearman, seriously game? The quote-unquote useless unit because it's so late in the game? You know what? I had it. I had this. Because the game is seriously effing me in the B. And it's just kinda annoying. I mean, it's not a big blow, I didn't care about the region anyway, but I wanted to have a sheep. Nah, I can't have it. And a Habra, obviously, another thing, but whatever. I don't care about it all that much. I mean, a Habra is great, I don't want it, but I was fully aware I would not get it by now. So, yeah, let's leave it as that. That's what this videocast was all about. I need to be warmongering, but I'm getting the chance to do it. A few archers, few warriors and spearmen totally gonna be able to take over Budapest. No, they will not. At all. I have no idea why somebody gave me spearmen. Not at all. Perhaps just to troll me. Either way, it was PANCZASU, also known as the Mighty Mixpire. Thank you very much for watching. Please show your support by leaving a comment and pressing this like button, because likes help, and comments not only help, but I also like reading them. This day could have gone better. Anyway, thank you for watching, and I'll see you online. Wait, that's the wrong button.